right, welcome to another section of my YouTube set theorem Venn diagram 2. Now we're still discussing Waec question. Just like I said, for good 1 week and we'll be considering solving past questions on Waec. So what you should do is make sure you subscribe. Not just to subscribe alone, share it and also comment and watch it from the beginning to the end. Now we shall look at another section of this set theorem. I want you to watch this. Are you ready? Yeah, let's go. Now look at the question. Now this is Waec 2021, question number 6. Now the question says, in a class of 80 students, 3/4 study biology and 3/5 study physics. Now, if each student studies at least one of the subjects. Now, let's get to the question. Question number A says, draw a Venn diagram to represent this information. Then number B says, how many students study both subjects? Then the last of it, which is number C, says, find the fraction of the class that study biology but not physics. Now, before we tackle this problem, the first thing we are going to do is to bring out the information first. Are you with me now? Now, let's take it again. Now, to start with, the question says in a class of 80 students. So, which means the number of the universal set is 80. Are you there? Now, let's go. Now, 80 students. The question now says 3/4 study biology. Can you see that the ones that study biology is in fraction? Is in fraction. The first thing you are going to do is to convert it. How? The number that study biology is given as 3/4 times the universal set, which is 80. Then how do we do? Watch this. 4 can go here 1. 4 can go here 2, then at 0. So which means 2 times 20 will give us 60. Can you now see that the number that study biology is 60? We are done with that. Now let's continue again. And 3/5 study physics. So we now say the number that study physics is 3/5 of the universal set. Then can we divide again? Then 5 here can give you 1. Then 5 here can give you 1. Remember 3. Add to this, making it 30. By 30 we give you 6. And if you multiply 3 times 16, it's going to give you 48. So which means those that offer physics is how many? 48. Are you there? Now the question now is this. I want you to understand what is missing there is the number that offer biology and physics. We don't know. Consider it as X. Remember that the first question did not say we should solve, but we should draw a Venn diagram to represent this information. Now, what do? This one talks about 2 rings. Now, this is how you will do it. Use the value of the intersection of the 2 rings, which is X, and minus each of the set. Minus each of the set to get the exact number. I will now go to biology and introduce minus X. I will now go to the number that study physics and equally introduce minus X. Now with this I can represent it on a Venn diagram. How? I want you to watch. Number A now, we are going to draw 2 rings in this form. Are you with me now? Now this is the 2 ring like this. And this is in rectangular form. Now this is the universal set, which is given as 80. Now the first one goes for biology. And the second one goes for physics. Are you there? Now we are looking at biology only. Biology only is already known. What is it? 60 minus X. I will now go here and introduce 60 minus X. The next one is physics only. This is number of physics only is 48 minus X. I will now go here and put 48 minus X. Now, what do you think that is the next one? It is the cardinality or number of students that offer biology and physics. What is it? X. I will now go here and introduce X. And that is the final answer to illustrate it using a Venn diagram. Have I made myself clear? Now, as we are going now, can we now quickly solve question number B? Now, I want you to observe this. Look at the question. How many students study both subjects? Underline the word both. Anytime you encounter the word both, you are talking about the intersection. The intersection. Now, do you know that with the help of the Venn diagram, I can solve the both? Now, the question says, how many students study both? So what we should do now is add the summation of these two sets and equate it to the universal word set. Oh yeah, let's go. So which means we have 80, right? Then equal to, biology only is 60 minus x, and we add. Then physics only is 48 minus x, and we add. Then the intersection, and that is what we are looking for, is your word x. Are you there? Can we now continue? This is 80, right? Then equal to, now let's add the figures first. The first thing we are going to add is 60 plus what? 48. It will give us 108. Are you with me now? Now you can agree with me that minus x will go with plus what? X. What is remaining is now minus what? X. What do you think that we do here? Take the collection of like word terms. Make x subject of the formula. I will now take minus x to the left hand side. It will now become what? X. Then equal to, here is 108. I will now take 80 to the right hand side. It becomes what? Minus what? 80. Are you there now? Now the question now is, what is 100 and what? 100 and what? 8 minus what? 80. I want you to watch. 108 minus what? 80. Now this one will give you what? 8. Are you there? This and this, 0 minus 8 cannot. Borrow one from here, making it what? 10. And 10 minus 8 will give you what? 2. So which means the value of x is what? 28. Am I communicating? Is it 28 apples? No. 28 oranges? No. It's 28 words, student. Have I made myself clear? Now, this is exactly what we are looking for, and we have gotten the words both. Now, what is the last thing? The last thing we are going to talk about is the question number what? C. Hope you are following. Now, what is question number C talking about? Look up. The question says, we should find the fraction of the class. Fraction, look, fraction of the class, find the fraction of the class that studied biology but not what? Physics. Now, what does it mean? The cardinality that studied biology but not what? Physics. When you introduce this, it is called a complement. It is called what? A complement. And it simply means that it is not what? Physics. If it is not physics, it will not be biology only. Biology what? Only. And that is what we are going to center upon. Are you with me now? Now, what is actually the fraction? Oh yeah, let's go. The fraction of it now, I want you to watch, is now equal to, now let's move to biology only. Don't forget, this is biology what? Only. Biology only is 60 minus what? X. I will now introduce 60 minus x divided by the universal word set, because we're talking about the fraction of it. So the universal set is what? 80. Then can we now move ahead? You can agree with me that the value of x is already known. What is it? 28. I will now substitute to have 60 minus 28 all over what? 80. Are you there? Now let us observe 60 minus 28 again. Now this 0 minus 8 cannot. Borrow one from here, making what? 10. 10 minus 8 will give you what? 2. Don't forget what is remaining here is 5. 5 minus 2 will give you what? 3. Oh my goodness, the fraction now is now 32 all over what? 80. Can we break this thing further? Yes. How? Do you know that 8 can divide? 8 here will give you what? 4. Then over 8 here will give you 1 and 0. We can still break it further again. What do you think that can go? 2 can go to give you what? 2. And 2 can go into 10 to give you what? 5. So which means the fraction of it is 2 over what? 5. Have I made myself clear? Now see you in my next video, which I'll be introducing what we call bearing.